Hello my friends and welcome back! It is episode 17 and there is an opportunity for change on the Chinese front. Believe it or not. Okay, so let's be honest. This is not gonna work. Pretty obvious. This is not gonna work. So we will withdraw these forces back the way we came. To be honest, bringing this HQ down here is not necessarily a bad move either. Okay, so what is the possibility for change that I'm talking about? Well, if you look at the current situation, I didn't take much damage last turn. Damage was pretty light. And here's the thing, or here's the thought. I can actually afford another artillery. Well, the artillery carries the hopes and dreams of the Chinese people. Hopes and dreams written on the side of artillery shells like please die and please explode and and so on. Now this may seem crazy, but what hope do we have for any change in this front? Well, it seems like artillery is that hope. Because if I, for example, so this has got 34 readiness and 28 morale. And now it has 31 readiness and 22 morale. And I can actually hurt them. Okay. It was a light attack, but you see, this is hope. This is me being able to actually damage the enemy without them damaging me back. Unfortunately, I don't have quite enough money to just totally repair the front, but I would like to remove these guys from the front line anyway because they are. Can you still move? Yes. What I want to do is actually, this has got no ammunition, so it doesn't really matter if I move it right now. I want to bring this army in here because obviously these guys are harassing the weak point, which is this core that's sat here. So we will extract it from this position. And we have to make some slight changes here because there is now a hole in our defense. Do it. Nice! Oof. But still nice. Yeah, so the hope is that with a couple of artillery pieces in the right place, like down here, we may push the Japanese back. The safe move would be to put the artillery here to carry on holding this area. Noting that this is the capital, and these two are our industrial centers. This is also an industrial center. But basically, if I move these forces back, we should be able to hold. We should be able to hold the Japanese back. And if I can eventually squeeze out 2 artillery, we may be able to morale break the enemy. This unit is really threatening because it was like 3-star, and obviously there's the expert bonus. So the potential for me to put the hurt on it is actually super useful. Our research is going to finish soon as well. This is going to make our attacks even more effective. So yes, that is my front. That is my thoughts for this front. But yeah, we're going to have to retreat these units. This one may even be killed, but I doubt they'll chase after it right now. Conditions are too bad. It's still winter. Alright. Now, back to Operation Pineapple. But before Operation Pineapple, it's called Operation Pineapple because the Italians are not going to like it. The Bismarck came and visited us, and I think that we should reward the visit by bombing it into the dirt. So let's reinforce this destroyer. Pull this cruiser back. Been waiting to upgrade that for a while. Unfortunately, we're going to be sat on our hands for a while waiting for anti-submarine warfare to finish. I think we may want to grab long-range aircraft as well. Not the exact benefits. Spotting action points and strike range values by 1 for most kinds of aircraft and carriers. Range is not something I really need right now. I just need power. I already have the most aerial warfare I could ever have. Tank research on the way. I should probably work on that second level of infantry weapons. It's as high as you're allowed to go. Right, let's go and sink the Bismarck, shall we? I have 2 choices. I either move the sub to frustrate the convoy route, or I just go ahead and sink the Bismarck cheaply. Damn. Two for 4. Oh, I've already just used the carrier. Oh. Well, go on then. Oh. Damn it, he got way more damage than I was expecting him to. I almost would have been better off taking the damage on my battleship. Okay, well that's the Bismarck sank in January. That's a few months early. area is clear. Wait, what? Oh yeah, of course. I'm like, huh? What am I doing with this? This is Operation Pineapple right here. Before I commence on Operation Pineapple, let's see... yeah, there's really very little to do down here. Let's go, boys. We're gonna bomb the Afrika Korps into the dirt. It's gonna be glorious. This artillery may be vital in assisting in holding. Okay, it's gonna be a little while until the destroyers are healed up. I'm gonna have to repair this. Oh, this one also needs repairs. This needs repairs, but there's snow over there right now, so it shouldn't be a problem. I'm also going to pull this fire back, because I'm sick of it being attacked. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That bomber may be out of range for me. You know, I could load these guys into an amphibious transport and actually just go and attack that plane if it's still sat there. Next turn. Alright, everything else is on standby. There's really not much movement. Well, there's a lot of movement on the British front, but until we get to North Africa, nothing will be changing. Until we get anti-submarine warfare and we refit our destroyers as well, it's going to continue to be a pain in the ass to try and stop these subs. Even if I do have a vast fleet of subs. The Prince of Wales. This is the only safe harbor. Ah, the first Egyptian garrison. Interestingly, I could. I don't know if I should send additional forces. If I do, it will be the BEF. we'll worry about the Russian front in a minute. I have an idea for the Greek front. I might just take this anti-aircraft gun and drop it in Greece. That should bolster the morale of the Greeks, and also it looks like the Germans have got this fighter here. That's going to be their that's going to be their thing that allows them to push down Greece. So I might send this anti-aircraft gun over next turn. Just once I'm certain, once Operation Pineapple has arrived, it will they'll be able to prevent any Italian retake of Malta. Because don't get me wrong, this fleet can definitely kill a sub. We can use the cruisers to detect the subs. We may take some damage doing that. But we've got 2 destroyers and our own sub available. Either way, there are ways to detect the sub. Many ways to detect the sub. And then we can just carpet bomb the thing into the dirt. It'll probably sneak off back to a port though. But if it does that and it's one of these ports, we may just be able to bomb the port with the sub in it. Alright. America continues. Okay, spying intelligence has improved and they have 1 chit in it. Let's go. Keep it going. Naval warfare is probably a really good idea considering the amount of navy the US has. Let's start anti-submarine warfare for them as well. Historically, I don't think the Japanese had many subs. I think they had like 1 or 2 that were meaningful. March. The Germans attack in June. I think. Pretty sure the Germans attack in June. Right. This needs reinforcing, but that can happen next turn. Same with that one. That's it. The Iron Curtain is built. How long it will last is anyone's guess. But it's built. I just got a few upgrades to make. and it will be finished. I've got to decide where I want to put my other anti-aircraft gun. Probably down here. There may be an opportunity to retreat it back to this position in the most desperate of circumstances. And in the most desperate of circumstances, we may pull this line back to behind the river. An anti-aircraft gun buys them time. I'm just a little bit sad about this position. This position's undefendable. It's just too far forward. But it means that, really ideally, I should have built fortifications here. In an ideal universe, I should have built fortifications here. But fortunately, there's fortifications everywhere where they might attack at the beginning. So, here's the thing. When you start next to a unit, it counts as a prepared attack, and it does 25% more. So these would be prepared attacks. But obviously these units are not that great. The German ones are obviously dangerous, but the others are not so. But any attacks here wouldn't be considered prepared, at least but not by any of these units, because they got to move first. So, I guess my main concern maybe is paratroopers dropping here. I'd also say this is kind of weird in that there's fortifications here pointed at... They're pointed at Russia. And obviously, when Finland joins the war, they're going to immediately attack that nonsense. Let's move this here. These garrisons are probably full. I can probably upgrade them though. Oh, we're making some shuffling, some changes around in the dying months, but we've got time. We've still got time to entrench and everything. The real question is, when they invade, do we go all in on the wall? Or do we get the units that are given to us and bring them back? You know, it almost feels like a defense here may have been better. Here and along here. There's even a road there. But that leaves Ukraine dangerously exposed to just being taken for free. Don't get me wrong, I reckon that this line is going to get crushed eventually. But if it takes them 2 or 3 or 4 turns to do it, meanwhile I hold the whole of the the whole of the Union that whole time. That gives me time to reinforce and rebuild. Well, those are my thoughts. Anyway, let's press the dreaded end turn button and see what happens to us. The dreaded! Italian Congress! Oh, Indian Congress gives the British Empire its full support. Fortress completes. That's good. Okay. Heavy Barnes level 1. Industrial Technology level 2. Industrial Technology level 1. Infantry Warfare has arrived for China. Damn it. 2 subs. Wow, winter is still here, so... Oh, there's the subs. Ouch. We're just gonna have to back away. You get nothing. You get nothing. Oh, you get less than nothing. Attacking in the winter. Suicidal. I think. I hope. They seem to be rearranging their border. Here comes the Afrika Corps. Oh, that's no good. So the Germans sense weakness down there. Level 2 weapon tanks. How dare you? Oh well, 1 point of damage. Annoying though. How? Where are they getting this intelligence from? My god. You think the intelligence would be about stuff that's, you know... You think that the intelligence would be about stuff that's, you know, they reasonably near your units, or you would somewhat expect to find it somewhere. Ugh, they're right there. I get a feeling that I should be sinking more points into anti-submarine warfare. Wow. It's the 28th of February. Russia is 35% mobilized now. I thought it was only 30% before. Well, we still got some infantry upgrades to hand out. Let's hope that they help. We'll move this here. Unfortunately, these waters, there's 2 Italian subs somewhere. So we'll have to protect our precious artillery. I'd love to bomb that, but I'm 100% certain that they will have some fighters. And so until the main carriers turn up, until Operation Pineapple arrives, I think we're going to have to just sit on our hands. Interestingly, with India joining the war now, they've got 1 point in infantry weapons already. It may be time to start forming armies. Right, things for me to think about. That is it for now. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.